Smash that. Smash that. Smash that.
I remember when I saw you at the end of that night. I was looking for some trouble, you were looking alright. Every time you said a word, I was staring at your lips. I don't think I've ever been so close to a love like this. I never met someone like you. I never felt this way, ooh. But you know, I take potions. But you know, I'm conversation. Anybody, I can take it all away. But you know, I would take potions. I would take potions.
Chat! Hello. How we doing? Chat, I'm a little tired. I almost dozed off before stream. It was bad. It was bad. Can you chart this 6-minute song for me? I think you're on your own with that one, buddy. I've never charted a song in my damn life. Are you bad because of the charting, or are you bad because of something else? Some confirmation would be appreciated. Yeah, I almost dozed off before stream. So I think I don't know. I'm a little tired. I want to get to bed at a decent time because I had off today, which was nice for Labor Day here. If you're not outside, or if you're not inside the U.S., we have a holiday today. So, but yeah, so it was a good day though. I went over to Jersey. I had where I played some pickleball with some of my friends. It was a good time. Always a good time when you get to play some pickleball. Including one friend, Mike, who's, in the stream on occasion. Sorry, there's like I have my camera here. Oh, never mind. I thought there was like a hair or something somewhere. But Mike, who's I Love Canada in chat, he was in town. He's usually West Coast, but he was able to join us, which was pretty nice. So got some good games in. My ADHD brain doesn't let me focus. Chart 4 seconds and I sidetrack. That sucks. I know how that is. I sleeped and eated today. I think you need a little more sleep, buddy. What the hell are you? What words are you using here? Not ones that exist. But yeah, dude, it was so funny. Since I'm over, oh my god, can you tell how tired I am? Since I'm over in Philly and I have to hop over to Jersey, I was gonna end up being the last person there, so I was running a little behind. And I was misreading some messages that the guys were saying in our I was gonna say group chat, but we actually literally just have a private Discord that we use. Because it's just easy. But we thought we were gonna be short a paddle, and then we weren't gonna be short, and then Sahil was like, "Oh, like I couldn't get the extra paddles," which I thought that meant he didn't have a paddle at all, but he just like didn't. Anyways, everybody had fucking paddles, but I thought we still needed some, so I had to I ran over to my parents' place to get their paddles, but they weren't home, so I had to oh my god, yeah. Anyways, I got the paddles from their place through roundabout means, but I broke in. They have a broken window. But and then I get all the way to Jersey and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we don't need paddles." But it was good. I just played okay. I had a couple good moments, but just okay. I haven't played a lot this summer, I guess, so that probably is part of it, but anywho, why don't we talk about this weekend. It was a very eventful weekend, despite it only being over the span of a couple days. So if you guys were wondering where the fuck I was during Friday when I would normally stream, I was up in the Catskills in New York. So this is a region I haven't been to before. I'm like aware of it, but I just had never been up there. So my friend Sahil had had his birthday, and he wanted to like do, I think, something kind of around it. Came up with the idea of like getting a lake house, but like, I mean, we didn't really end up at like a lake. It was more like a pond than a lake. But dude, I don't know if I really have that many. I don't know if I have that many photos of the house itself. Okay, can this just connect? There we go. So many damn Windows noises. But dude, this place was like such an insane Airbnb find. My boy Anner, bro, he is kind of the goat at like finding cool ass Airbnbs. And this trip was no exception. This Airbnb was so cool. Hold on. There's my SD card. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to the images. Can we get a mango check? That is a good point. We probably should do that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't have pictures of the house exactly, but I did take pictures of my car. So we could use that. We need some more mangoes, guys. Come on. But yeah, I took some pictures of my car, which were around the house. Dude, this house was fucking insane. Some of these got to be decent. Okay, that is like literally just my car. There we go. There's the house. Very cool house. It was gorgeous. It was very, very pretty inside too. It was a good house, man. Super unique. The area around it, so it was like a they had like a bunch of different like Buddhist temples and stuff, and so like during the day it's like open to the public for like anybody to come in and see, but this house is just like there in this just gorgeous area, and yeah, it was really nice. This was like when we first got in. Strategically hiding my license plate number. Nice try, doxers. You can actually see in the distance over here. Is that a dog? What do you mean? Where did you think you saw a dog? I mean, we got one of my friends over here. If that's what you're referring to. That's a big dog. This is an island, so there's definitely not a dog on this, no. Dude, it was so pretty, man. Like, it's actually so crazy. So yeah, there's a pagoda over here. I can show you. I have a good photo of this on my phone that I can show in a bit. There's one of my friends. That was when my one friend Sarah took my camera. It was taking pictures of Siraj. Yeah, the little island's cool, dude. It was just Oh, it was just so beautiful there, man. Like the groundskeepers of this place, like this, like I don't even know what you would like the area should be considered, but yeah, the groundskeepers, like it was fucking gorgeous, man. So that is your property. Don't let my camera. He wasn't doing anything nefarious. So yeah, here I can show you guys. This is that temple that's in the background, or the pagoda rather. So you can see it's actually undergoing some restorations. So like these bottom levels had all been restored, but they were like actively working on this level, and then those still needed to be restored. But yeah, again, all these like buildings around. No, it wasn't in Japan. Also, this is like these were like, but again, these were like all like kind of Buddhist stuff. So there was a lot of like Chinese writing. In certain areas, they had like, you know, like the English translation, and then they actually had like the Chinese characters for the people that can actually read Chinese. So but again, the rest of this place was all open to the public, so like there were plenty of people that I guess practice Buddhism that were like coming to, you know, do prayers and stuff. And but anyways, so yeah, this was this was Friday. So I drove up, my friend Saranj, we were the first to get there by like a good like 2 hours compared to the next person who showed up, which was Anna. So like we get there, we're like, all right, like let's go do something, because nobody's gonna be here for a while. So we went to a winery that was nearby. I actually ended up getting a bottle of wine there because their wine was pretty tasty. So there was there's a photo from outside the winery. And then we got, this was like where the tasting room was. So a bunch of different wines. Had some I had a flight that, I took a photo of the flight. Wow, look at me. I did a good job. So 3 white wines, 3 red wines, and a couple tasty ones, and then I bought the Riesling. So but yeah, so important development for this this little story session. So you know, we had a couple people that were coming from different areas of the East Coast, right? I picked up Saranj from New Jersey, but Sarav, I was originally gonna pick up. He was in New York City, but I was gonna pick him up like over in Jersey. Like he was gonna take the train out, so I didn't have to actually go into New York City, which, you know, sucks. No offense to New York City, but man, does it suck driving around there. But then Sahil was like, oh yeah, like me and my fiance can, you know, pick up Sarav when we're heading up. Like it shouldn't be a big deal. So we're like, all right. So anyway, Saranj and I are at the winery, and we get a call from Sarav, and we're like, hey, what's up? And he goes, yeah, I don't know if you heard, Sahil has to work late. He's not coming today. And we're like, uh-oh. So we're like, well, how about you? He goes, I don't have a ride now. And we're like, oh. So luckily he was able to sort out a bus to take like pretty close-ish. It was like a good like half hour out from the house, but we at least like knew he was going to be able to to get there at some point. So we're like, all right, like just like let us know. We'll scoop you up from the bus stop and bring you the rest of the way. But yeah, so Saransh and I, we get back to the house after the winery. Anna gets there pretty shortly after. We make some dinner, and then at some point we have to go pick up Sarah from the bus stop. We get back, and then a little bit later, Anna has to go pick up his girlfriend from the train station because she was also coming in from New York City as well, but I had a later time. So, but anyways, we all got there. First night was kind of pretty chill, and then we went to bed. By the time I woke up in the morning, the Sahil and his fiance Smriti, they had shown up. So so they just left like first thing in the morning on Saturday. But yeah, so did some breakfast stuff, and then we got lunches and stuff packed, and we went out for this hike. So I took a picture of the sign for the name of the falls. So give me 1 second. We went to Catskills Falls. Kaatterskill. Catskills Falls. And so yeah, we did this hike. It was very cool. Here's one of the areas of the falls. Wow, very nice. I'll go through a couple more. The hike itself was very nice. There were a lot of elevation changes, but outside of that, it was still pretty cool. So yeah, so we had these smaller areas, but so eventually we get to this other area where it like opens up a lot. And dude, this area was so fucking sick. Hopefully you can get kind of some of the scale of like how massive this area was, but dude, it was crazy. Come on, focus. So yeah, so there was like this kind of like little pond that had formed. Nice little view out there. Here is some of the group as we were climbing up to that higher area, kind of like around the bowl. So that was like when we had first climbed up. Some other photos. Some of the group just kind of looking out at the view, heading around the bowl. I was just like a spider web. I don't know why I took a photo of that. But yeah, very gorgeous view. This is kind of the money shot. Hold on, I can. This was the one that I posted on Twitter and Blue Sky. And pull it up real quick. Nice and big. But yeah, dude, it was so pretty. Very, very pretty views. Let's see what else. But yeah, so there's some more. Took a bunch of photos up here. What was this? I was trying to get like some of the water that was coming down from above my head, I guess. Some more. Oh, this is what I had this great picture of Anna. Amazing. Yep, so yeah, then we got back from the hike and that was that. oh my God. I almost forgot about this story. This is like one of the, okay. So when we were heading out to the hike, I forget if it was, Sahil or sorry, Sarav or Saranch who said this, cause we were in the car, or they were in my car. So we were driving out and, we like passed by this ice cream place, and I think it was Sarav, and he was like, he's like, oh, like we should stop by that on the way back. I was like, yeah, sure. Like I bet, especially after the hike, like people would be interested in that. So, you know, we like mentioned that at some point during the hike, and everyone's like, oh yeah, like well, we can totally do that. So we get to this ice cream place on the way back. It's a little busy. We park where it was available, right? It wasn't like ideal parking, but like we did our best. Actually, maybe I think I need to draw it here. We're opening up paint real quick. All right, this is gonna be like a top-down view for your context. All right, so all right. So this is a road, right? Like this is like the corner of the road. And then all right. So hello. There we go. All right. So like okay, that was a little scuffed, but it'll be fine. All right. So like this is basically the setup, right? The this is like the building. There's like some sort of little like shop here, and then like over here there's the ice cream, all right? So all of this is like parking, right? So you got cars that are like all parked here. So like this was all full. And then these are all full too, right? So the only spots were like right here where it starts to kind of go back into like the normal road width. Now, it's important to mention that this is not that wide of a road already. And like, honestly, I probably even cut in too far. Like it's a little tight with the cars here, but like, so there are only like 2 spots available. So we park like here. This is me. And then here, which is Anner. All right. So like if this is like the hypothetical line of like where the road is, right? We're sticking out just a little bit, but not that much, right? Not that much. So we get out of the car, like people, it's fine, right? Any normal person would just be okay with this. However, as soon as like we get out the car, some guy in, by the way, a big ass car is coming like down towards like the intersection over here, and is like slows down, and he goes, "That's an awful spot to park, guys," and then just drives off, right? And we're just like, okay, like, well, yeah, maybe for your fuck ass giant ass car, where you're basically already taken up a lane and a half, but like, we don't have anywhere else to park. The place is fucking full, you know? But we're like, whatever, yeah. So we get ice cream. We're like sat down. Everyone's having a good time. We're enjoying our ice cream. We're like about to wrap up, right? Like we have like 1 or 2 people that are finishing up their ice cream. This is probably like at least 15 minutes later, right? We've forgotten about this interaction. A fucking cop shows up, right? Pulls in. Like, he like comes down the road, turns in, parks like right here, and turns on his lights, right? And we're like, what the fuck? That's weird. The cop gets out. He comes. Oh, so also there's like, I made this a little too wide, but there's like a bunch of like tables here. So we're sat down at one of these tables, right? Outside. The cop comes up to the tables and is like, are one of you the owner of the Massachusetts plates? Or the car with the Massachusetts plates? And Anna is just like, yeah. And he goes, you can't park where you're parked. And literally verbatim, he says, it's an awful spot to park. So we're like, this motherfucker was so fed up with how we parked slightly out into the street that he went and tattletaled to the cops and had a whole ass cop car come out for us to move our cars, right? And anyways, and then he goes, do one of you have the blue car? I was like, yeah, it's mine. I can move it too, right? And he goes, and he's just like, awful spot to park, guys. Now, at least at this point, some of the people had left. There were other spots, right? So like we just moved our car for like, I'm not joking, maybe like 30 seconds, because by the time we got to our cars and moved them to the other spots, everyone was done, right? So like, anyways, so, oh my God, it was just like, how boring of a fucking life do you have to like go out of your Saturday to tattletale on some people that are like barely poking out of the parking spots, man. Oh my God. It was crazy. But anywho, just so silly. 40 minutes late? What do you mean? We're only 34 minutes into stream. Well, you know how it is. I started streaming a little late. Anyways, also we're talking about the trip. We got stuff to yap about. Anyways, so yeah, that happened. It's just such a stupid interaction. Bro, probably just one of those 2 spots we could double park there. Yeah, with his fuck ass big ass like. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like if this motherfucker, this is just life in America, man. Everyone has big ass cars, all right? And if you have like a normal fucking car, you don't have issues getting around. It's like the people that drive like the fucking Escalades around Philly and they like have trouble. It's like, yeah, no shit, bro. It's a fucking Escalade. Like these streets weren't made for a car as obnoxiously large as yours, man. Can someone give me a recap? No, this is honestly, this wasn't meant to be a big thing. We went to the TLDR of this story specifically is we went to an ice cream place. Our cars were barely sticking out. Plenty of room to get around if you were a normal car. But there was when we got there was literally nowhere else to park. It was full. Oh, by the way, I didn't even think to mention this. There was like people parked on the fucking grass. Didn't make us think about that. You know, like, but the people that are in like still where the rest of the cars were. Anyways. Get a fucking smaller car, dude. You know, maybe you wouldn't have this issue. Yes, I think that is what happened in Brazil. Anyways, so so yeah, but anyways, we went home, we got changed, and then we left for another winery because the rest of the group wanted to do a winery, whereas the day before it was just Sriracha and I. So went to this winery, quite nice. There is the building for the tasting. Sarov has a, I have this camera. This wasn't cheap. Sarov, we found out, bought a Leica. If you don't if you don't know about Leica, so they're a camera brand. Their cameras are a little expensive. And that would be maybe understatement of the year. They're very expensive. This is, by the way, this like $98,000. This is, or $9,800. This is used. This is a used camera that is selling for $9,800. So they're very expensive cameras. Anyways, to be fair, it took great photos. I'll give him credit. The photos look great. So he took some photos as well. So these are those. But yep, just some of the group. That's the one you also saw on Twitter or Blue Sky. So there's it, nice and big and clear. But yeah, so beautiful evening. We ended up going then into the city, or the town nearby, called Hudson. Well, we were gonna go, we were gonna go to this one restaurant there, and so it was this place called Back Bar. We get in, we like, we get, wait, hold on. What's going on? Me teasing. Anyways, okay. You guys just made me totally lose my train of thought. Oh, Back Bar. So we get to this place. We sit down. We like, and by the way, we're like pretty hungry at this point. It's like maybe it's past 7. It's like maybe 7:30, maybe a little after 7:30. And so like everyone's kind of getting hungry. We did like a hike earlier in the day, so like we're ready to fucking eat. We sit down. We're like looking at the menus. We get all our like food figured out, and so Anner goes up to the bar to put in the order because apparently they don't do like waiter service. You just have to go to the bar and get the stuff ordered. And they tell him that they're not currently serving the sandwiches. By the way, there's 2 sandwiches on the menu. 2. And they're like, oh, sorry, we're not doing sandwiches right now. And he's like, what? Like, why? Like, why are they on the menu then? Like, why? if like why weren't we told this when we came in and like you sat down for like 10 minutes like trying to figure out what everybody wanted to order. Anyways, so we left Back Bar and then we went somewhere else. I'm honestly drawing a blank on the name of the place we ended up at, but anywho, we went somewhere else. It ended up the new place we went to was great. It like good food. We got some like good drinks too. I had this one beer that was really nice, but yeah. So after that, we went back. Did you get wings? I don't even know if there were wings at the menu at this other place, but yeah. So anywho, the food was good there. And also, again, we had like walked when we were going to this other place. We walked through the town a bit, and we're like, oh, like this town's like super cool. Like it would be like maybe we'll come back here Sunday, like after we check out the place, which we ended up doing, and I'll get to that in a sec. Because there was this one cafe that we saw, which was super cool that we ended up going to. But we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, so we went home, had some drinks. We did some Jackbox. Oh boy, did some of oh dude, Joke Boat and Quiplash. And dude, actually Cheat KO as well. Dude, it was there was some crazy shit that people said. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, definitely not like YouTube monetization friendly stuff in some of those games. But anyhow, we gotta do Jackbox on stream. Yeah, but Jackbox is like, I don't know. Jackbox is tough on stream because it can go really wrong really fast. Like some things went wrong with my friends, man. Like let alone bringing in randoms. I say randoms, but like, like community members. Like, I don't know. We would have to think about it. But anyways, so we did that. After a bit, get this fucking bot out of here. Get out of here. But anywho, so so yeah, some people ended up going to bed after Jackbox, but me, Saranch, and Sarav wanted to go out and do some stargazing because when Saranch and I on Friday night went out to the car to go pick up Sarav, we were like, oh wow, like the sky is like really nice out for like some stargazing. So we planned to do it Saturday, and we did. And I did some astrophotography for like the first time in a bit. It's been a while. But dude, got some sick ass shots. Give me 1 second. All right, so you can kind of see. So these were like, whoa, why did it just do that? It did not. It literally a second ago, it did not look like that. What the fuck? Okay, there's Saranch. Okay, I don't know why I did that. This is what it's supposed to look like. I don't know why it freaked out. This was the temple. Okay, it's like the noise is being weird. But anyways, is there another like photo viewer app that isn't gonna goof with the fucking photos? Like the stupid Windows one? Give me a sec. Open with... Can I just open it with Windows Media Player maybe? Or can I open can I open photos as VLC? Is that a thing? Okay. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Anyways, so some of these in the beginning were just okay, but I got some really nice ones as we get later. So you can see like these weren't like fully in focus for the stars, but eventually I figured out focus. And then you can even see here, there's a little bit of the Milky Way, one of the arms of the Milky Way. Dude, there was like, okay, so we found this cluster. Why is it not zooming? Hello? Okay, too much. Wow, that was too much zoom. Bro, why is it? Okay. This is so annoying that it's doing this. We found this like cluster of stars over here. Oh, actually, I think the next photo I zoom in. Yeah. Apparently that was that's Andromeda. So I've been told. So that was super cool. You can see a little bit of the arm there. There's one of the temples. See a bit of the arm there. There's that cluster again. Anyways, it was great shooting. Like it was so pretty. Oh, this one. So I didn't bring my tripod. So when I was like getting these shots, because usually when you're doing astrophotography, you're doing longer exposures, right? So it's like the camera is taking the photo for like 10 seconds, right? So it needs to be pretty still for it to look good. So I had on the ground, like this was like resting on the ground, and then I had my phone like this to like prop it up so I could get some of these shots. So what happened here is you can see the like initial stars for the exposure, and then my phone slipped and then the camera fell down. But it looks pretty neat. So that was cool. So that's why you can see like the tree down here, because that was when it was propped up. But very, very funny. Yeah, it was, dude, very, very pretty shots. And then I did slightly edit the one to bring out the arm of the Milky Way a bit for the one that I posted on Twitter. So again, just so gorgeous, man. Wallpaper, yeah, right? You know, it's just like looks fucking phenomenal. Can I have this photo? It's on my Twitter. You can just rip it from Twitter. I don't care. But yeah. So then so we were out there till probably like 2 or 3 a.m. just like enjoying the stars. But yeah, eventually we came back in. So yeah, we get back to the place, we all go to bed, and so then the next morning, you know, we had to kind of get the place cleaned up and get ready to head out, because we had to be out of the Airbnb by 11. So we all got out. We actually went back into Hudson, which was the town that we were in for dinner. And you know, just like, because when we were there, a lot of stores had already closed because it was late. I hate you. Your yaps are too entertaining. Yeah. You know, hey, when I yap, I make sure I have good stories to tell, you know? But anywho, but yeah, so so we wanted to check out some of the shops and stuff. But while we were there on Saturday, one of the big things that we saw that we wanted to come back to was there was a cafe called Moto. And the reason it's called Moto is it is a motorcycle cafe. So they have like a a bunch of like motorcycles just like in the cafe that you could like buy if you wanted. Like they're just like used like Ducatis and stuff. You know, all sorts of other like cool motorcycle stuff. Like they just had like a ton of like motorcycle helmets lined along the oops, that's hello. Bunch of like motorcycle helmets lining the walls. They at the back they had like a motorcycle shop, so if you needed to like get your motorcycle repaired or you wanted to get like gear or tires or, you know, some other stuff, there's like the shop area. Dude, it was so cool. It was so sick. Very, very cool cafe. I wish there was something like this in Philly. I'm not aware of one if there is. But now I'm like, I want to look if there's something like that, because it was such a novel cafe experience, and like the coffee was good. Dude, actually the funny thing was the coffee that they were using, at least for the espresso, was Elixir, which is a Philadelphia coffee brand. Like there's Elixir coffees like here in Philly. So I felt right at home. But yeah, so anyways, we did some other shops and stuff. We actually went to a yard sale because while we were in the cafe, there was like a sign up for a yard sale, and we're like, oh, that's today. Like we should just go check it out. So I almost got something. They had like these like kind of very aesthetic looking like coffee or like tea cups, but the issue is that like I wanted like 2, and they were only selling them as like the full set. So I was like, oh, okay. Cause I already like my kitchen cabinets are already like pretty full. Like I can't like take like 6 cups. So it's fine. Like it's the sort of thing that I could probably find thrifting somewhere else. If I look, but yeah, yeah, a couple other stores, and then everybody kind of headed out. So I brought back Sarov like close to New York City, so then he could get the rest of the way there, and came home and did the stream, and that was that. But yeah, it was a good weekend. It was a blast. Definitely check out the Catskills if you're East Coast US, especially. It was a beautiful area. What did you get us? I didn't even get me anything. Think I got you something? Get out of here. Actually, I did. I guess I did get me something. I got a bottle of Riesling from that first winery. But all right. All right, chat. Should we get going with some of these daily games, the dles, as I say? All right. Oh, apparently there is a workaround for the mini. Did I lingo? No, I didn't. Maybe I should do that real quick. Hold on. That's a good call. Good looks. All right. Can you defeat the Roaring Knight without the Shadow Mantle? Can I? Probably with enough attempts. Will I? Probably not. Today's Whirl fucked me up? Okay, we'll see. All right, we're almost there. Oh no. Okay, no, we're fine. I thought I was gonna have to distinguish between she and Sue, which both look similar. We're good. Sumaho, which means smartphone, by the way. Suma. Oh, dude, we aced it. All right, there we go. That's done. Can you play Undertale Plus if it ever comes out? Is that the one where it's like the full, like, redone sprites? I can give you a hard maybe on that. It would be a nice excuse to play Undertale again. Are there any other differences? Like, is it, have they done any other creative, like, liberties and done certain things different, or is it entirely the same? It's just updated sprites. All right, let's get going with the Wordle. Okay. How about, I'm gonna try to guess a word ending in ST, or maybe like hasty. Okay. Maybe a vast. Okay. Let's think. There's at least. There we go. I got tomorrow's word. Oh, yeah, that's probably it. All right. Damn, it is September. I know someone said that earlier, but fuck. All right. Premiere, introduction, launch, debut. Pope, bishop, lord, president? It's just not pope. Mother? Clergy member, maybe? No. Oh, so it was Pope, by the way. Maybe mother. Shit. Okay. Saint, yeah, but it's not just Saint. It's Saint Patrick and Saint Valentine, so. Damn, I don't know, man. I'm kind of stumped on this. What's member of a clergy is an ordained, licensed, or recognized spiritual leader. Okay. So it was kind of, but that gave me less. Okay, so maybe it's Pope, clergy member, mother. Ah, fuck, man. I don't know. And bishop? Okay, well. One celebrated with holidays, Mother's Day, President, oh, St. Patrick's Day. Ah, famous poets. Okay, wouldn't have gotten that. But cardinal might refer to. Fuck. To be fair, these were kind of tough. I'm not like that upset. Okay, apparently if you just hit escape. Okay, no, that did not work. Someone said if you just hit escape, it allows you to play it. That did not work. However, I did find a workaround. All right, you'll never believe it. Yes, they did. They did paywall the mini. So I don't have automatic app updates turned on for my phone because I think that shit's annoying. So I have a workaround. You ready for this shit? One second. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, one sec. You guys ready? Here we go. We can just do it on here because I haven't updated the app yet. No, it's not that it isn't paywalled on the phone. It's just what I think happened is it's like they update the app and the new update of the app changes it that you have to be a member, but I'm on an old version of the app that doesn't require that, so I can just play the fucking mini. Fuck you, New York Times. What? Okay. Oh wow, it's me. All right. Here we go. Product that Wrigley manufactured before entering chewing gum. I don't know. Hemsworth or Pratt? Chris. Fuck you. Chris. Superior to. I don't know. Blood Buddies. Abominable Snowman. Yeti. Okay. Souvenir from a scrape? I don't think that's... Here we go again. Huh? Suddenly came up as an issue. Arose. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Okay, I don't think this is correct. A bit of basketball footwork. Oh man. Vehicle that might frustrate highway semi. Okay. Are we good so far? Yeah. Blank buddies? I don't know what this is. Superior to. Is it just above? Bosom? You think it's bosom? Are we dead ass? It can't be, bro. I don't even think this can be above. Because then this doesn't make sense. Here we go again. Oh boy! Oh! Is it soap? What the fuck? They made soap? Yeah, pivot. Scab?
Souvenir from a scrape. Oh, as in like you got a scrape on your body, so then you have a scab.
All right. That was goofy. All right. Well, that was an annoying workaround, but we got it to work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can this go away? Bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum ba-da-na-na-na-na. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Why is this not going away? If I refresh it, will it go away? Reactive. Refresh. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me join a call. Okay, Cheese, if you're here, I'm gonna call you to see if I can fix this. If you can ignore this. It's still there. Why is it still there? Maybe joining VC. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's a good idea. Like just join like I'm streaming VC. No. Bruh. Okay, give me 1 sec. I have another idea. How about now? Surely that fixed it. Yeah, I'm so smart. All right. Cheese is gonna be like, why did you call me, bro? I just went to the reactive site and signed in, and then it figured it out. All right. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program. Chrono photo. Oh my god. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me eject my... There we go. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba ba ba. All right, now we're good. All right, this looks very like early 2010s coded. This looks like the photos that were took when I was a kid. I'm gonna guess like 2003. 2005. Okay, we'll take that. Or like 50s or something. I'm gonna guess like 55. It was 68. Jesus Christ. 1966 was a better guess. Hello? All right. Damn, that's a truck. Maybe like 80s, like 83. Okay, 1979, I'll take it. 1950. 1917, not even fucking close. 1970. Not even close. This is a rough one. Okay. Wow, wee wow. That was a very low score. All right, between all. Okay. Penis. All right. Joust. Sure. Joust with penis. All right. Labia. Let's keep with the private parts. Mania. Noble. Actually, it's definitely going to be an M word. Moons. Okay. Means. Okay. So, is there meals? A succulent Chinese meal? Okay, I think it's gonna be an MA word. Malls. Maybe it is an MA word. Okay, well, no, it's an MAU word. Or maybe it's an ME word? Meaty. Meads. Man, what is this? Mabel? Is there an MAV word? Maybe. Holy shit, that's not it. Damn, I really thought that was gonna be it. That was a great guess. It's gotta be like an MAV word or something. Like, I don't know what else it'd be. Mavic. Not on the word list? What are you talking about? Max is a good guess. Oh, motherfucker. It's an X or a Y word? Bro, what the fuck is this? Mayan? It's not even Mayan! What do you mean? I'm not gonna get this. This might be the first one I've... I don't know what this... I don't know what this is. I'm... What is this, bro? Oh my god. This word is fucked. Mayor? It can't be mayor. Because O is after A. It's got to be like some fuck ass word that I haven't heard of. Maxim. Oh my god. Like it just clicked. That is the hardest between all I've had. That's insane. Fuck that, dude. All right, features of iPad amazed early Apple customers. Or sorry, features of iPad amazed early Apple consumer. All right, let's get the fodder. Fodder is iPad amazed. We'll need them. We'll need to use the letters or some of them as directed by the indicators. Features. Early Apple consumer. Or Apple consumer. It's got to be like worm or something, bro. But it can't be because there's no W in the fodder. But I think the Apple consumer is like it's wordplay, right? You're made to think, oh, it's like someone who uses the Apple products made by Apple the company, but I bet you it's like Apple as in like the fruit and something that would consume an apple. What consumes an apple that has these letters? Features of iPad and amazed early. So maybe the A. I almost dead ass just typed iPad. I want to try to get this under par. I really want to try to get this under par. I think the issue is I need to know what early... I'm just trying to think, man. All right, I think I need the indicators. Oh, it is just early Apple consumer for the definition. Features of is a hidden word indicator. It tells us the answer is hiding inside the neighboring words. The answer is letters or features of a larger collection of letters. So it is specifically early Apple consumer. The early bird gets the worm. Wait, right? Is that what I'm... There's literally not a B in there. What am I saying? And wrong quote. Chat, what am I doing? Okay, so if I go back to the fodder. Oh, the earliest Apple consumer. The earliest Apple consumer in the Bible. Oh. Oh, dude, I love Metacritic. It blows my mind every fucking time. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of like biblical shit, bro. You kidding me? This game got an update? Okay. More monthly searches. What or John Cena? I mean, how many people are accidentally typing what? Like they're saying like what is, but instead of like hitting the space bar, they hit enter. Surely not that many, right? Motherfucker, so many people. So many people. Okay, who has more monthly streams, Rolling Stones or Stevie Wonder? Gotta be Rolling Stones. Holy shit, that was closer than I thought though. All right, Demi Lovato or Rolling Stones? I'm gonna go for Rolling Stones again. Fuck no, never mind. Okay, movie ratings. Power of the Dog or Halloween? Halloween had a low score. Never mind. Okay, this was a rough one, guys. This was a rough one. Scrandal will be my redemption. All right, we got a double cheeseburger for 14 bucks or chicken strips, which is maybe being a little polite here. These are like chicken fries, basically. These are very thin strips, but $4. It is a pretty good looking double cheeseburger. Like those are fat ass patties. It is expensive, but I'll give it. Never mind. People probably thought it was too expensive, which is fair. Shrimp. Loaded roast potatoes. This looks fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. This looks vile. I hate to do it. I think I have to give it to the shrimp. What is happening today, man? We got lumpia for 22 cents. A pork and stuffing baguette. It's probably gonna be... Cheesy garlic pizza bread or double bacon pizza. Thank God. I'm struggling today, man. That is no world does this pizza win against like most things in this. That is high. That was too high of a rating for that pizza. Fish and chips, mushy peas, $10. Cottage pie 5. Fish and chips look decent. Yeah. I may not be a big pizza slice and a can of beer for 15. Give me a fucking break. I'll take the Cumberland hot dog. Look how nicely this is done up. Pie mash and gravy or meat unknown sandwich. Now it is only 67 cents, but I think this is gonna win. Oh my God, the Bahama Mama. What is happening here? I'll take the lemon cannoli, please. Okay, pulled pork loaded chips, $4.75. Dairy milk donut for $2.95. I don't know. I don't know what takes this. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with the donut. Fuck, that was so close, bro. All right, that was a rough one. 6 out of 10 is not great. Hey, maybe the kind of her golf will go well this week. Chat, surely, right? Okay, can I F11 this? Will this like let the ads be a little less shitty? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That was mint. Holy, all right. Oh, this is scary. Bro, this is fucked. No! I can just send it. The fuck? Oh, brother. All right. Oh! Okay. This is a kind of, I kind of like this one. This one's fun. Aye. Okay, we're just brute force it. No! We're right back to where we started. All right, a little less. Nice. All right, we got this. No, we don't. There it comes rolling back down. Lack of geometrical awareness in you concerns me. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck. Just fall in, please. So I may start over. All right. Shit! That was like almost a perfect arc. All right, a little less. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. That was a very satisfying one. All right. I feel like the ads weren't as shitty as they have been in some of the... Okay, and then I get hit with a pop-up ad. You know what? It would never give me a pop-up ad. Clues by Sam. All right. We had some mistakes last time we did Clues by Sam on stream. Let's try to get this flawless again. This is an easy one, by the way, so we should be able to get this without any mistakes. Isaac is one of the innocents neighboring Floyd. Okay. Not a specified number. Both innocents below Cheryl are connected. Wait, does this actually... How does this... Oh, so it can't be, because both implies that there's two, and one's here, so it's Gabe or Ryan, or it could be, no, actually it is Gabe or Ryan. Okay, silly mistake. There are exactly two innocents to the right of Thor. Okay,
An odd number of innocents in row 3. Neighbor Paula. There's an odd number of criminals above Xena. Only one of you can be one, so that means you are innocent. There are more criminals than innocents to the left of Daniel. So that means both of you have to be criminals. 2 painters have an innocent directly above them. Well, it's not you. And it is you. Who's the other painter? Oh, you. There are more innocents among painters than any other profession. There are 2 cooks that are innocent, which means Megan has to be innocent to have more than that profession. Because now we have 3 innocent painters. And that should probably play into some other things too, but we'll keep that in mind. Only one of the 2 criminals neighboring Eve is Cheryl's neighbor. So you have to be innocent because there's only 2. All innocents below Bobby are connected. So you would have to be, so they're all connected. Alex has more criminal neighbors than Megan. So Megan doesn't have any criminal neighbors. Wow. You're innocent. Exactly 1 innocent in row 1 is neighboring Hilda. So you're criminal. Sarah is one of 3 innocents in column D. Which means you are a criminal. Eve and Zoe have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Okay. Eve has 2. Zoe has 2. That doesn't help anything. Okay. I would have told me that. All right. So let's see. Hilda's a teacher. We have 1 innocent teacher. Do we have another innocent teacher by chance? Okay, no. Gives a mech. 1 innocent mech. Only 1 innocent mech. Lisa's a clerk. Only 1 innocent cleric. All right, so any of these guys could theoretically be innocent by the 1 rule. Let's go through the rules. 2 painters have an innocent directly above them. We already did that. There are more criminals than innocents to the left of Daniel. Oh, wait, there's something with... Oh, you're innocent, right? Because it was between them. The only criminal in between Daniel and Zoe... is Lisa's neighbor. So you guys are... What? The only criminal in between Daniel and Zoe. Oh, I understand. Okay, 2 mistakes. That was a little sloppy. Still pretty good. All right. We got some Ansel. Oh boy.
Oh boy. What to do? Flop. Cup. Flyer. Robot. Oh dear. Chat. I'm already blanking. Business. 3. Okay, definitely not that. Trap. Cost? Okay. Payment. Debt. Value? Okay, we're tepid right now. Worth? Okay. Money. Okay. Barter. Okay. Save? Okay. This game's like, you're really bad at this right now? Cost and value are our highest so far. Saving. No. Discount. Price? Did I not do price yet? Okay. It's random? What do you mean it's random? Pavement? Well, I mean, I feel like we have somewhere that we're going right now. Again, it's all about semantics. So we want stuff that's like semantically similar to our highest value words right now, especially because we are tepid. But we can try speed. Okay, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Fast. Cold. Efficient. Okay. Efficiency. Speeding. I don't think that's gonna be it. Quick? No. Optimize. Optimization. Quicken. Okay. Machine. Industrial. Industry.
How is robot this low? I feel like semantically this should be similar to some of the. All right, whatever. Oh, robotics. Nope. Okay. Process. Agility. Yeah, I don't think it's like that sort of speed. I think it's like procedure. Yeah, I'm really struggling right now. It's tough when you're still like 800 or nearly 800 words away from the word, because the actual word's still going to be relatively different. Damn. What else can we guess here? Download. Yeah, no. Transfer. Have I done supply? Chain. Link. Fuck. Optimizing. At least tepid words. Improve. No. Sonic. I'll think Sonic will be it. Ay. Speed, efficiency, industrial optimization, supply optimize, cost, value, price, efficient. Consulting. Okay. Research. Development. Develop. Core. I'm struggling. Discuss. Like you would need. Improve. Improvement. No. All right. Give me a hint. Gradient. Rainbow. No. Color. I don't think. Variety. Spread. Assortment. Spectrum. Fuck this, bro. dude, my brain is just not having it today. Gradient, bro. That was not a good word. Gradual. Sorted. Duplexes? Duplex. Apartment. Building. Parallel. Parallelize. Internet. Internet. God damn, bro. I'm really struggling with this one. This is rough. Parallelization. Okay. Synergy. What a business word. Synergize. All right. Oh, okay. I didn't type fucking optimize, but I typed optimize and optimization, and that was so much lower. Whatever, man. Give me another fucking hint, asshole. Thickness? Thickness. Viscosity. Thick. Viscous. I hate this one. Just get me there, man. Topography, mountain. Oh, am I miss? Yeah, no. Terrain. River. You know, maybe sit through an ad to get another fucking hint. Dickhead. I'll refresh. Ah, shit. Okay. What the fuck? Buffering? Bro, what is happening with these words? I don't even know. I type speed, just velocity, buffer, buffered, this is like really fucking with me, man. Dense? Is it dense, bro? It's just thick? The thick we already did and it was cold. Density, bro. Oh. I mean, this makes sense now. And the reason there's like all this efficiency and stuff makes sense too. Velocities and buffering seem weird. I don't know about those. Topography. I guess topography could make sense semantically. All right. Anyways, that was a doozy, bro. God damn. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Is there anything else for us to do? I don't think so. That might be it, chat. Short stream. Real quickie. Which is kind of good because I gotta poo a bit. I won't lie. So we might just end it here. All right. Well, chat, thank you for tuning in, even though it was a short one. Oh god, I got hiccups. Even though it was a short one. I feel like I said this last week, but maybe we'll actually get to doing something that is like a series. Oh my god, these hiccups. What the fuck? Maybe we'll actually get to do something like a series next week. Like for real though. Ah! Oh god, these hiccups. So we'll see. But anyways, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to drop a follow if you haven't done so already. Do variety streams every Monday and Wednesday. We do FNF streams Fridays, and then spooky stream Sundays. So plenty of content throughout the week for you to check out. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're a VOD frog, also consider hopping over to Twitch and dropping a follow. We'd love to have you during live streams. Not only to get streams sooner since they're happening live, but you can come chat with me and hang out with whoever else is watching the stream. It's a good time. Consider following. Help us get to 2K so we can do a subathon. Yippee. Anyways, besides checking me out here, I'm also on these other platforms. I got Discord, I got Twitter, I got Blue Sky. Got some YouTube channels if you want to see more dull content or other variety. Main channel, Clips channel. More stuff going up there. Hopefully, there's a short that Ben did revisions for that I thought I had scheduled for uploads like this weekend, and it just like did not go up. So anywho, that should hopefully be up tomorrow. But yeah, and if you prefer TikTok over YouTube for your shorts content, I have that too. So, but that'll be it. We're not gonna raid because I need to go poo like right now. I gotta poo. I need to go number 2. So we're gonna wrap, but that's gonna be it for me. Next stream will be Wednesday. It's Friday, so we'll figure out something to do. Maybe we'll get some people together. I don't know. But yeah, that's all for tonight. I will see you on Wednesday, but until then, have a good rest of your night, evening, day, morning, and take care. All right. See ya.